You know, Miss Growth, I've been teaching for over 30 years, and it's always been clear to me. Some students are just naturally gifted. Intelligence is largely inborn, and our job is mostly to help those with the gift to realize their potential.
I respect your experience, Mr. Inborn, but the latest research in educational psychology tells a different story. It's not just about what students are born with. It's about how they can develop. Have you heard about neuroplasticity?
Neuro what? Sounds like another buzzword.
Neuroplasticity. It's the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This means that intelligence isn't fixed. Students can actually become smarter through challenges and persistence.
So you're telling me that any student can become a genius with just a little elbow grease?
Well, maybe not a genius in the traditional sense, but definitely improve significantly. It's not just about working harder, but also about having a growth mindset and grit. These are the real game changers. Students need to believe in their own ability to grow, and they need persistence to overcome challenges.
Grit, huh? I've seen some students struggle initially and then suddenly click. Maybe there's something to what you're saying.
Exactly. And it's about how we, as educators, can support that growth. Instead of labeling students based on their perceived innate abilities, we should be encouraging them to push beyond their comfort zones, teaching them resilience and how to learn from failure.
That sounds promising, Miss Growth. Maybe I've been a bit too quick to judge potential based solely on initial performance. How can I learn more about this?
I'd love to share more over lunch. Let's look at some resources and maybe adjust our teaching strategies a bit. I think you'll see the change right in our classrooms.
You've got a deal, Miss Growth. It's refreshing to think that we might have more impact than we realized.
Great. Let's nurture some neural pathways and show these kids just how much they can grow. It's great to talk about the growth mindset theory by Carol Dweck. I would ask my students to start reading A Whole New Mind by Daniel Pink.
Lead the way, Miss Growth. Lead the way.
Can measuring intelligence truly encapsulate a person's cognitive capabilities and potential? This is a question that has intrigued psychologists, educators, and researchers for decades. Traditional IQ tests have long been used to gauge cognitive abilities, providing valuable insights into a person's strengths and weaknesses. Take, for instance, a student named Candice, who might be struggling academically. An IQ test could help identify any undiagnosed learning disabilities, offering a pathway to tailored educational support. But relying solely on IQ tests presents a problem. It can imply that intelligence is a fixed attribute, ignoring the potential for growth and change. This is where the concept of a growth-minded perspective comes into play. This perspective emphasizes that intelligence can evolve, that it's not simply a fixed trait etched in stone. It encourages a more personalized approach to education, adapting to the unique learning curves and styles of students, creating an environment conducive to the thriving of all individuals. Beyond the realms of IQ tests, researchers like Angela Duckworth have found that grit, the perseverance and passion for long-term goals, plays a significant role in predicting success. This suggests that intelligence, while providing the tools for learning, needs the fuel of grit to drive students to persist despite challenges and setbacks. Similarly, the concept of a growth mindset, introduced by Carol Dweck, works hand in hand with IQ tests by shifting the focus from a static measurement of ability to a potential for growth. Students with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges, persist in the face of adversity, and achieve higher than those with a fixed mindset. But how can we foster this growth mindset? One approach is to link learning to students' interests, giving them autonomy over their education. This enhances motivation and engagement. Celebrating cognitive and skill development, rather than focusing solely on innate ability or a fixed IQ score, also reinforces the value of persistence and continuous effort. Another important factor to consider is neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This means intelligence isn't fixed. It can be developed and enhanced through experiences, education, and training. Measuring intelligence should be just a starting point. It can help us understand individual learning trajectories, but it's not the sole predictor of success. Balancing IQ measurement with the nurturing of grit and a growth mindset provides a more comprehensive approach to understanding intelligence. It fosters an inclusive environment where every student's potential is recognized, emphasizing that everyone can improve with effort and the right strategies. So, as we delve deeper into the complexities of the human mind, it becomes clear that the measure of intelligence extends far beyond a single score on an IQ test. It's about recognizing the potential for growth, nurturing grit, and fostering a mindset that embraces challenges and celebrates progress.